Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Pokemon Academy here in the Paldea region for Pokemon Scarlet. And FYI, let me know in the comments, does anybody else have a Pokeball stuck in the floor in the lobby of their school? Like, I don't know if you can see right here, but it looks like there's an Ultra Ball just like cut in half, just hanging out on the floor. I thought it was an item, then I thought it was a Pokemon. Nope, it's a Pokeball. So if you have this in the entrance of your lobby, let me know which one you have. Do you have an Ultra Ball or do you have a different kind of ball? Because today we are going to be coming back to do classes. Last episode, we took our biology final. We passed after taking it twice. So let's see how our math class does. Missed time, yes. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Time and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of the class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? No, not at all actually. Oh my, thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water and water is strong against fire, correct? Dan, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a Fire-type Pokemon, okay, I'm listening, what becomes of the move's damage? It's doubled, right? That's right! I knew I can count on you for this question. Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of a type that your opponent is resistant to is very effective. It divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Diendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun even for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh, that was quick. Okay. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it. Too. Oh, why does that sound like a tongue twister? Alright, should we do more math? I think we should do more math. I'm assuming it's going to have the same number of classes, right? And actually we have math, history, languages, battle studies, art, home ec. So we have 6 total classes. Okay. Math 2. Here we go. Hopefully it's easy. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes, even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemart at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost 200 Pokebucks each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200 Pokebucks. If you had 2,000 Pokebucks, and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 11, because you get a Premier Ball, right? Oh, there we go, big brain. With 2,000 Pokeball bucks, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you will also receive one Premier Ball, a special white ball, as a bonus. So the correct answer is, in fact, 11. It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I look forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Actually, yeah, this is kind of fun and enjoyable. I kind of wish my behavioral statistics class like this semester was like this. Alright, Math 3, what you got? What's the damage here? Oh, I just realized it's a side duck now. Where did Gengar go? So she has the same intro, it sounds like. Tell me, do you enjoy fortune telling, horoscopes, and the like? I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says good luck is coming your way. So today, I'd like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you've seen the following phrase crop up during Pokemon battles before: a critical hit. When a Pokemon's attack lands a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it normally would. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit, or has one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know what % chance a Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? 4? That is correct, well done! The chance of landing a critical hit is said to be 1 in 24, which figures to roughly 4.17%. The odds are more favorable for certain moves, though. Why, such moves as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw have about a 12% chance. You can also use a move called Focused Energy, or an item known as Dire Hit. Both raise the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. That's a 50% chance to land a critical hit. It feels great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so great to be struck by one. There is a surprising amount of mathematical probability hidden in Pokemon battles, you know? If you're able to do the calculations, that'll swing luck in your favor. It may open the door for more strategic choices for you during battle. Oh my, is that the bell? Oh, okay. It seems like... oh, midterm. Okay, cool. But it seems like they have very limited dialogue, which is unfortunate. But also, with limited dialogue, I feel like you can easily do voice acting and just reuse the same dialogue if you're going to be using that dialogue already regardless. So maybe Gen 10 we will finally have voice acting, though probably not. Alright, midterm time for Miss Time. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our midterm. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as your answer. Alright, so how much damage does Water Gun do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? Double. How much damage does Razor Leaf do when it hits a fire type Pokemon? Half damage. Okay, we know this. If you spend $2,000 on as many $200 Pokeballs as possible, how many would you get? 11. What % chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? 4. Oh my god, there's more. How much damage does a move deal when it lands a critical hit? That is 1.5 times as much. Alright, pass. Give me that 100, and let's see what items we get. Maybe she gives us Pokebucks? Yes it does. You must get 3 questions. Okay, yep. 5 out of 5, sweet. Ooh, okay, I'll take experience candies, thank you. Alright, so I guess we go to Math 4. So we have Math 4, Math 5, Math 6, Final. Okay, so we have 4 more math classes. Hello everyone, well done on the midterm. Some of you earned perfect scores and others seem to have a bit of trouble, but I can tell that you all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. I can only assume that this means you all have come to love numbers. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my classes too. Speaking of sharp, do you know how the word applies to Pokemon battles? That's right, it has to do with stat boost. A Pokemon's stats can rise and fall throughout the course of battle. For example, if a Pokemon uses the move Work Up, its attack and special attack stats will rise by 1 stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises 1 stage, moves affected by that stat will deal 50% more damage. If that same Pokemon from your previous example were to use Work Up again, both its attack and special attack will have risen by 2 stages total. It results in a 100% increase in damage dealt, making its move twice as strong. Swords Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack by 2 stages at once, allowing the Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. Okay, this is a lot of math. How much more damage? Would it do double damage or triple damage? It wouldn't do quadruple. It would do triple, right? Yes, okay. Hoo hoo hoo. I don't know why, but my palms are starting to get sweaty. This is a very intense math class. So being raised 4 stages would result in a 4 times 50% or 200% increase. The base damage of a move is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives us 300%. In other words, the next move the Pokemon uses will deal triple damage. Type matchups, critical hit damage, and other factors all play into these calculations as well, so even a small boost must be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it has gone up 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. And if it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, the X attack and X special attack items, which can only be used in battle, can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. Oh, is that the bell? What a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you learned in order to stay sharp. Haha, teachers got jokes. Did you make sure to review last class's material in order to stay sharp? I know it was a little difficult with all the talk of multiplication and percentages and the like, but today we'll be talking about percentages again to learn about probability. Oh my lord. It may sound like we're going to have another difficult class, but did you know that all of you already deal with probability on a regular basis? Pokemon moves generally have a property called accuracy, which determines the probability that they will hit. The accuracy of tackle is 100 or 100%, so if you were to use tackle 100 times, you could expect it to hit all 100 times. The move hypnosis, which puts opponents to sleep, has an accuracy of 60 or 60%. That means you could expect it to hit 60 times in 100 uses. To put that another way, out of 100 uses, you could expect it, to put it another way, out of 100 uses, you can expect it to miss 40 times. Many of the truly powerful moves often tend to have lower accuracy, so when you decide whether to go slow and steady with moves that are sure to hit, or hard and fast or stronger but less accurate moves, you're already studying probability. Let me see here, perhaps Surf and Hydro Pump would be good examples for this discussion. Surf has a power of 90, its accuracy is 100, meaning you can expect it to hit every time. Hydro Pump's accuracy is only 80, but when it hits, its power is 110. So between Surf and Hydro Pump, which move would you want to use yourselves? I feel like this is a subjective question, so it really depends on the situation, right? What? I may have made it sound like there was a correct answer there, but there's not. You're free to use any moves you wish. Okay, so I was right then, right? You don't have to make it sound like I was wrong. However, trading accuracy for power or vice versa is purely a matter of preference. The Surfs versus Hydro Pump debate has been ongoing for quite some time. Personally, I'm more invested in debating the rock type moves like Rock Slide and Stone Edge. Let me tell you, I could get really worked up talking about those moves, but oh my, there's the bell. Next class will be the last of our time together, so show up 100% ready to go. Oh wait, that's it? Wait, biology had 7 classes, math has 6, or was that our 6th class? Which would make this our 7th. Oh no, I'm confused now. Hold on. Math 6. Oh. Wait. No, we should still have a final, right? This is not our final. So yeah, so 7 classes. Hello everyone! I hope we can have fun once again today for our last class together. Last time we learned about probability using move accuracy as an example. Probability is quite an interesting subject. Did you know that in class with 40 students, there is a 90% chance that 2 of them will have the same birthday? This is true even despite the fact that there are over 300 days each year. Isn't that remarkable? But let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along with probability again. I've been teaching you all how to calculate damage in this class using examples like matchups, critical hits, stat boost, and the like. All of these variables are multiplied together to calculate damage dealt to your opponent. However, did you know that there is an even simpler way to increase the damage of your Pokemon's moves? All you have to do is have your Pokemon use a move it shares a type with. If a Rock-type Pokemon uses a Rock-type move, Stone Edge, that move's base power of 100 is multiplied by 1.5 to become 150. Ground and Rock may seem like similar types, but if a Ground-type Pokemon uses Stone Edge, the move's power still will remain 100. Super effective moves and critical hits also add multipliers onto this little numerical increase, so it most certainly must not be taken lightly. Let me ask you a question to see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say you have a move with a power of 100. If a Pokemon that shares a type with this move uses it, and it hits an opponent that is weak to that type, what happens to that power's move? Oh my gosh. 300? Yes, okay, that was a guess. First, using a move that shares a type with its user multiplies the move's base power of 100 by 1.5, making the power 150. The fact that the opponent is weak to the move's type then doubles the power from 150 to 300. The original power of the move ends up being tripled. Isn't that amazing? What's more, if a Pokemon terastallizes and its Terra type matches one of its original moves, then the bonus it gets for using a move of that same type increases from 1.5 to 2. Of course, being able to use a lot of moves with different types is great as well. That's one way you can surprise your opponent. In the end, your own innate characteristics are what will really let you shine the most. Bear in mind that this is true for both humans and Pokemon. It sure would make me happy if you could take those words to heart. But I suppose I should really have shared this basic advice from our first lesson. My apologies. And just like that, class is over. The last of our time together flew by in the blink of an eye. It was so much fun to be able to teach all of you eager students about numbers. Next class will be our fun final exam. Okay, I'm nervous. Alright, let's take this math final. And never have to take a math class ever again. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our final exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. Alright, how many Great Balls could you purchase with 3,000 Pokebucks if each one costs 600 Pokebucks? 5. If a Water-type move with a power of 100 lands a critical hit on a Grass-type Pokemon, what will that powers be? Move's power be? 75? Wait. If a Water-type move with a... Oh, Grass-type. Okay, yeah, 75. Under normal conditions, what % chance does Stone Edge have to land a critical hit? She said 12, didn't she? If a Pokemon uses Sword Dance twice to boost its attack by 4 stages, how much damage will its physical moves then do? Triple. If a Rock-type Pokemon whose Terra type is Rock terastallizes, what will the power of its Rock-type moves be multiplied by? That was 2, right? All done? Oh, I'm nervous. The test was a culmination of all I taught you, and I'm sure you did just fine. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. Alright, here we go. Oh, did we really? Okay, some of those I was just guessing. What do we get? 5 medium experience candies. Sweet! Alright, everybody, well, thank you all for hanging out. That is math class. We are done. So, next episode, we might just finish up all these classes. So we have history, languages, battle studies, art, home, economics to wrap up. So maybe history, because I feel like that would give us a lot of like good lore and maybe some canon story time for Paldea and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I'm really looking forward to that one. I feel like it should be a fun class. But yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, I will see you all in the next video very, very soon. So until then, bye-bye.